This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect, added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders for Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going here. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. It's a toss to the left side. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
He has first down yardage at the 46. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. He keeps it on a design run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He finds his man. They can't stop him. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Now they're running on the toss. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Red Raiders line up with a 1st and goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A screen to the wide receiver. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Going after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He fires downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Now here's the toss play. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the option play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set, 2nd down play here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. A quick juke. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. They're going to run the option. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Oh, the quarterback catches a break here. You know, anytime throwing off your back foot, it almost never ends well. He was very fortunate the defender drops this interception. short.
Design quarterback run. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
A marathon drive developing here. Play number 12 for the offense. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Trying the run, it's Ferguson. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Fine time now, rolling to his left. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Jennings. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Backfield is empty here for second and inches. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, looking to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texastech.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Ball handed off. Got the first down and still motoring. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, gutsy call here to go for this instead of taking the field goal, but it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the outmen. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment of football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
On the run, it's Ferguson. Has the first down and more. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texastech offense is back out on the field now. Toss play to the outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They go with a direct snap. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The Red Raiders pick up enough to get a first down there. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down coming up after that running play.
Here we go.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Ferguson. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They keep him off balance with a run. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. They're going to run it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. QB keeper all the way. It's a fumble. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And that will give them the lead now.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Arkansas 21, Texastech 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. He could go past the 50. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
Grinding away with a running game. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
Leading here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking for a man. Throwing for his running back. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle, but 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Fighting him off.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with the game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Now they're running on the toss. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Texastech, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll try the right here. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Dirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime.
Here we go, here we go.
Now here's the toss play. He's got room to run. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him, You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him, but this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
So here comes a challenging third down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a fourth down decision. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jennings. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On the ground, it's Ferguson.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Single back takes the handoff. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the defender miss. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Design quarterback run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Brings up fourth down.
So it all comes down to this fourth down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.